Vilma and Jose have come to visit Manila Cathedral. Getting married elsewhere is out of the question for this couple. In the Philippines, over 80% of the population is Catholic.
Both our families are very active within the church. This is why we want to get married before God, so that He blesses our union.
Manila Cathedral is the most popular church for weddings. In the archipelago, over half of couples marry religiously.
So in front of these are the list of requirements, and the next page are the policies of the Manila Cathedrals.
The two childhood friends took the plunge only 4 months after they got engaged.
According to the Bible and the 10 Commandments, it's a sin for a man and a woman to live together without being married. That's why we believe...
We believe in the sacrament of marriage.
Yes, marriage first.
For several years now, surveys have shown that most Filipinos are in favor of legalizing divorce. Yet bills in Parliament have been repeatedly confronted by the Catholic Church.
That does not mean that it is accepted all over the world, except in the Philippines and the Vatican, that it is, we should go with the flow.
Paradoxically, President Rodrigo Duterte, who separated from his first wife, also appears to be opposed to divorce.
We are happy about that the lobbying of the Catholic Church affects the decision of lawmakers regarding divorce, because that only means that the voice of the Church is still being heard and it still influences Philippine society.
At the head of a pro-divorce organization, Cecile Hueco spent 20 years in a relationship that's almost cost her her life. Beaten by her husband, she has kept only a few family photos.
I experienced physical abuse. He always threatened to kill me. I'm scared to have another relationship. If I fall in love, I cannot marry. People will look down at me, that I'm an adulterous woman.
The only way to end a marriage in the Philippines is by asking for it to be cancelled. The most common reason given is psychological incapacity, which implies that their spouse is mentally unfit.
The grounds are very limited, and psychological incapacity is not the easiest thing to prove. Okay, for example, in this particular case, so that's how he described the husband. He had dependent personality disorder, compounded by symptoms of narcissism and antisocial behavior.
In the most extreme cases, the procedure can take up to 10 years and cost 4,000 euros. For many, the cost is outside of their budget, and several cases of fraud have also been reported.
Some clients would come to me and say, we heard that this can be done without any appearances, no hearing, and of course we tell them we don't do that. So of course it's troubling to hear that these things happen. Because, of course, it means that there's some corruption in the judiciary.
Despite a constant increase in cancellations, with at least 9,000 last year, ending a marriage is frowned upon in the Philippines. Cecile Hueco welcomes other members of the pro-divorce group into her home so they can speak more freely.
We gather to encourage each other, and how else we're going to encourage other people to come out to also stand with us, because for sure some of them, they're very shy because we have this Filipino culture that divorce is quite a taboo.
How do you feel being the only man at this meeting?
That is the problem. Every time we do the meeting, it's always I'm alone. That is why.
At the end of February, MPs voted for the first draft bill that could legalise divorce. But as it's yet to be brought before the Senate, the coming months promise to be more difficult.